Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna repeat what I said. Number one, just to reiterate, more thoughts on what I asked for starts this Monday. Okay, I already know what I want to talk about, but join the Discord. So you can be involved in the show and my other shows that I will be rolling out very soon. Okay, then getting into the next topic. So I want to talk about why influencers, celebrities come to the internet, us, and tell us things that literally have nothing to do with us, right? And I'm referencing a couple of things, like when Meg told us that Clay cheated on her last night. Gio posted like text messages of her and Playboy Cardi. This is like her second time putting him on blast. And he texted her such weird things. He sent her this one text where he said like gay bald and Facetune. Gay bald and Facetune. He's such a like Playboy Cardi is such a strange man. I really don't like he's seriously a lunatic. But those messages, see, sometimes it's funny, right? When these people online come to us and tell us information that has nothing to do with us, a lot of the times it's very funny and entertaining. Okay, don't get me wrong, but I feel like in general, I just think that it's just a bit strange. Like, I'm not gonna get into the whole Tati and Boston Richie thing. Tati was groomed. Boston Richie needs to be locked up. And once I seen what Tati posted, I felt a few ways about a couple of different things, but mainly I was like, okay, I'm seeing a lot of things here that are like not legal. And so you need to go to the police with this. Like, what is the internet gonna do? Go to the police. Which I believe she now is taking legal action, thank God. But so yeah, there are many cases where people come to us with certain information and I'm like, you should probably take that to the authorities. Because there's not much we're gonna do online other than talk about it for a few days. Some people are gonna make memes, some people are going to support you and back you, but in a couple of days people will move on to the next thing. um I think at some point I probably really need to like dive deep into it. Hopefully anyone in the chat can kind of help me do it today, but there's a couple reasons that these people come online and tell us things that aren't our business. One of the main reasons they do it is to weaponize their audience and to weaponize the perception of public opinion. And people have to remember that most of the people on the internet are not that smart and their brains are genuinely fried. So when people are coming online revealing information that the public doesn't need to be aware of, people cannot put two and two together that like this person is posting this, telling us a piece of a story, so we, their supporters, can be on their side and attack this other person, right? Even though they could be wrong in some capacity, but they're going to conveniently leave it out. Um there's so many different cases of this, perhaps for validation, yes, as well as that for validation, for being victimized. um People just want, it's a natural human feeling to, you want people, when you feel wronged, you want people to be on your side, right? But there's also manipulation in there as well. Like, I'm only gonna speak about a piece of the Tati and Boston Richie thing. The only thing that I didn't like about it, right, was, and she's young, so I don't really hold her to the fire with this, but you doing something behind closed doors with your partner, and then when it's mad day for you to like come out and now call him gay and do all these things. Y'all can debate what's gay, what's not gay. I really don't give a damn. Um I think that's tacky. I think outing people is tacky in general, but I just think that's kind of like the manipulation part. The only reason it isn't is if it wasn't consensual, right? And she's underage, right? He groomed her. So that is the part where it is necessary for that to be known. But again, in like some court filings though. You know what I'm saying? Not like screenshots on the internet. I think the way people go about things is very like it's very manipulative. And it's very much so presented in a way to finally get out all this shit that you've been holding in. And now you finally want to let everything out when like you've been. And then people also I'm not going to get into that situation because I actually don't know that much about it. I just know that Boston Richie needs to be locked up and she's a minor. And I'm glad she's taking legal action. CB Asia, you got cheated on? Technically no, because the only relationship I was ever in, I don't count anything from high school. So outside of high school, I haven't been in a real relationship. So technically, no. And even when I was in a real relationship, I was never cheated on. I mean, I was lied to, but I wasn't really cheated on, right? So no. But I've been lied to and been like manipulated, made a fool of, and embarrassed. Absolutely. Um so yeah, that's kind of where I stand with that. I just think that I really wish that people in the public eye would stop explaining things to the internet. It's weird. Like, we don't care. We will use the story for content. We will use it for memes. We will use it for clicks and laughs. We will talk about it for 48 hours, 72 max, and move on to the next thing. No, Boston Richie is a Section 8 Jeffrey. No, literally, once I like started to get more information about the relationship, I was like, oh, this is a Diddy and Cassie situation all over again. Like, literally, like, actually, I would make an argument that Boston Richie might be worse than R. Kelly or on the same level. All from all the shit that I've heard, if it's true, that nigga needs to be like, he needs to get gone. That's why I'm like, Tati, fuck the internet. Fuck trying to embarrass him and trying to like get and try to call him gay and stuff. Cause now you're opening the door for all the homophobes. Do y'all know how many tweets I seen of people just slinging around the F word all day? I was like, oh, y'all couldn't wait to do that. Y'all couldn't wait to be homophobic. As soon as Boston Richie gets exposed for being pegged, now everybody's throwing around slurs. Now everybody, y'all couldn't wait. And that's why I don't like when people come to the internet with certain things, because like you're just opening up a door for like a fuck ton of more things to happen that is, it's just not effective. It's not productive. Like, it's just, he's not even close as bad as R. Kelly. Okay, but I'm telling you, Chad, I'm telling you, the shit that I've heard, I get R. Kelly was bad. He peed on girls and stuff like that. Terrible. Boston Richie, allegedly, apparently, from what I heard, from what I see, from what Tati said and posted and has receipts of, this man has been intimate with underage women and has recorded them and sent the videos around, and has been actually had intercourse with them. Multiple. Countless. Mind you, Tati's like not even 20 and he's been dating, she's not even 21 and he's been dating this girl for years. She said he's been making her do the pegging since she was, I want to say 16, 17. She said she found out he like, what? Boston Richie, I'm trying to get my life together, leave the high school alone. I'm telling you, like, that's why I'm like, it has to be like on the same level, or I don't know, in the same. He needs to go where R. Kelly is. Okay, it's bad because it's similar. Like, you're real. Like, anyway, I don't want to talk about all this stuff. He's gross. Um, but yeah, like I said, back to what I was saying. Now, when she reveals this information, which is valuable information that we need to know, right? Maybe not through Instagram post, but now you open the door for all the homophobes to attack him, and now he's the F word and he's all of these things. And that is very tacky to me. And she's very young. So I will not burn her at the stake for this. Like, she will learn, like, when she gets older, she'll be like, that was a little tacky. You know what I'm saying? But also, in her situation, with her literally being groomed and everything that she's been through, it's kind of like, it's fair game. You know what I'm saying? Um, so again, I'm not really criticizing her. I'm more so criticizing the act, right? And she's not the only person who approaches the internet in that manner. We see it be done all the time, and you guys fall for it. And it's really strange. I don't like it. So I'm like, damn, I was seeing F slurs all day long, and I was like, "Oh, y'all couldn't wait to do this. This is why y'all. This is why you got to be careful with what you come to the internet with, because if you find with the door that you're opening, cool. But, so yeah, I think just pay close attention to who's coming to the internet about what, and what they're not saying, what they're leaving out, who they're villainizing, um, and yeah, I just think that us as a collective, the public, the internet, we know too many things via Twitter, via TikTok, via Instagram, YouTube. That is none of our fucking business. People in the public eye with a following love to tell us things that we shouldn't know. And it's important for us to ask ourselves why. If we know, hey, we don't need to know this information at all, we need to question that and investigate people's motives and intentions behind coming to the internet, trying to expose someone, or trying to reveal information, or trying to embarrass someone. We need to ask ourselves these questions before, you know what I'm saying? So no, Boston Richie, I just talked about him. You late. Um, Chad, I'm not surprised. Boston Richie main fan base are the Shade Room blacks who write think pieces about how Zaya Wade is destroying the black community. And that's why I just can't, that's why I'm not going to talk about it for a second longer, because at the end of the day, there are a group of people that will continue to engage with these types of conversations, who continue to spark toxic rhetoric, toxic talking points, who continue to be stuck on, like, why was everybody so hung up on, oh, Boston Richie's gay, and not the fact that he's a literal pedophile? Why was that the talk of the town all week? Why was there so many memes, so many conversations? Oh, being pegged doesn't mean you're gay, blah blah. Why do we give so much of a fuck about his sexuality and what he does behind closed doors, instead of who he's doing them with? This man is out here kidnapping people and being intimate with minors and recording videos and sending them around. Like, what are we talking about? Who gives a fuck what he does intimately? And not exactly what you just said, chat, in the chat, is exactly why this will continue to happen over and over again. There's not going to be much improvement with the internet. Like, when salacious um information is revealed by a certain type of person, people will only be attached and obsessed to certain parts of it, not the important parts. Anyway, I'm going to move on to my last topic after this commercial break. If you're enjoying the show so far, I need you to do a couple things for me. If you want to give your input on show topics, network with other young creatives, and even just be a part of the episode, join the Discord. I want this show to feel very interactive because it's not just a platform for me to share my thoughts, but also for you to share yours. And just in case you missed the episodes live on Thursday nights, make sure you subscribe to the My Thoughts No One Asks For YouTube channel. Obviously, the VODs don't stay up here on Twitch forever, so make sure you catch up on all episodes on YouTube. And of course, follow the Twitch. I won't just be streaming once a week for the show, but I also have a lot of concept streams coming very soon. So make sure you follow the Twitch and turn those notifications on. Please and thank you. Hi, it's me. Again, sorry to bother you. Again, but I really wanted to tell you about my main YouTube channel. It's Your Girl Asia is where I document my creative journey, and I also post my other streams on there as well. So, in case you want to see more of me, subscribe. Or don't. No pressure. Okay, back to the show. Hello.